Okay, YouTube. We're back at it. Um, Working on the Mustang here. We streamed a little earlier, 5 minutes ago. Had some issues with doing a multi-stream. It's your number one, baby girl, YouTube. Here we are. We're trying it today. I've streamed a couple of times on Twitch. Gonna give YouTube a shot before I commit to like a multi-stream kind of thing. Let's see how we go. I got the GoPro set up in the car. That's the torque boxes. That's what we're going to be working on today. I'm just getting in there and making sure the angle is what we want. Maybe something like that's a little better. We get a little zoomed in action. We're fighting a little bit of glare and whatnot, but we're gonna try this. We're gonna see how this is looking. So let's get in there. Let's get after it. A little bit of my drink. Completely new filming setup. I'm pretty excited about it. Right now we're working on grinding down a lot of this area over here. Some of the weld got a little crazy with it, given the placement. Working around all this thin sheet metal can be a bit challenging at times. Feel free, anyone, if you are interested, hop into chat. Tell me if you'd rather appreciate a different camera angle. Do you think the kind of POV GoPro camera, you like that a little better? You want that a little bigger? I kind of like this setup. It's kind of cool. You can even see kind of when we're working on the bench over here. And kind of see what we're welding. And I guess I'll have to go on the other side of it to kind of give you. So if I'm working on the bench, we'll be working like this way. Usually it's the other way, which is kind of funky, but we'll get used to this. But yeah, let's. I guess without further ado, let's get to grinding all that nonsense down. All right, let me mute my mic so you guys don't hear all the crazy grinding. How's the audio? We're back on. I actually want to show you guys something too. A little purchase that we got the other day. See that big boy right there? Yeah, I got a 30-gallon air compressor, $150 on the Facebook Marketplace. That's actually the other torque box right in there too. We got that as well for this passenger side. Let's get a light on it. Look at that absolute mess of a torque box right back there. Um, we are using a two-piece set because it's just gonna make it that much easier, right? So yeah, hopefully that'll again make it a whole lot easier. Excited for that, really am. Yeah, let's get back to it. Show you guys a little like close up what we're kind of dealing with. You see, still more grinding to do. I honestly think I need a better wheel because let me show you the one I'm working with right now. It's a mess. Oh, and I just dropped it, so it's really done. Yeah, there ain't a whole lot left to that. So let's throw a new disc on her. Hey, this time you guys can see me. I'm liking this camera setup. This is day one with it. So if anyone's new to the stream here, um, heck yeah, dude. So let's. Are we? I guess I could do. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do a flap disc. Um, shoot. I've been to like Menards 4 times this week. You'd think I would have checked. Sorry, folks. Just checking out some of the mobile YouTube like cut an overlay. Um, just kind of seeing what I can do in that sense. So yeah, got to put on the disc. Let's see if this will give us a little more juice. See, I'm on the fence with these flat discs. Maybe I'm not using them in the right application. Um, but I don't know, man. I feel like I'm not completely sold on them. I also haven't used them in like 2 months, so I may have completely forgotten their utility. Um, yeah, let me mute my mic here. Hopefully, we'll finish that up. Oh yeah, forgot, guys. Sorry. You guys got to wear safety goggles too. I haven't gotten the right case for. They sent me the wrong one, the wrong GoPro model, or maybe I clicked the wrong one. I was trying to blame the seller. Um, just jerry rigging you guys up some safety goggles. You guys got to be safe too. All right, folks. I'd say it's passable. You guys can take your safety goggles off. We're not grinding anymore. Um, yeah, I'd say doesn't look too bad. Let's move this light down a little bit. Hopefully, you guys get a little better view now. Um, I'm thinking we start prepping our workpiece here. Um, this is for Good, yeah, this is a mess. We might take a cutoff wheel here. And not a bad idea, too, to drill out these holes again for some more spot welds. Um, but I guess we can grind it down a little bit, clean it up, make sure everything is set for welding. Um, right, this sits right in there. It's obviously full of junk, but that's just the piece we cut out. Um, yeah, I'm gonna grind this down. Um, some more grinding, unfortunately, folks. I will mute my mic once again. Make sure. Ooh, music mic isn't on. Gotta make sure music mic's on. One on, like here. Okay. So there's some fuckery that I have to do. Pardon my French. Throw on a cutoff wheel. We'll cut off some of that nonsense on the front. And we'll be about ready to weld. Heck yeah, right? Oh wait, no, I lied to you guys. We're gonna drill some holes for some spot welds after that. Complete lie. Apologies on that, folks. Let's mute this mic again. Alrighty, we are back. A little bit of grinding has been done. Now I think we're gonna drill some spot welds in it, or drill some holes to spot weld. Get our drill out. We are going to need some drill bits, obviously. Oh, I just reorganized. Now I can't find any of my drill bits. And that how it goes. Had that, place memorized for so long. Changed it up now. Unless it's out. Oh, it is out already. One of my other jackets was covering it. Let's see. Gotta see which drill bit's sharp still. I mean, I guess I could sharpen. This one's pretty sharp. I don't think it's too loud per se. Knew that was coming. Oh yeah, I got myself good. I'm not the safest bloke out there, but that's why we have electrical tape. So I'm not bleeding everywhere. The one on my thumb is pretty minor. Shit, I knew it was coming too. I knew once I turned off the clutch on that drill, I knew I was going to get myself. Oh my, maybe I'll shut up Mike for that. Not looking too bad at all. Only clipped myself slightly. Uh oh. Did we warp a little bit when we were cutting it out? Or has our geometry changed a little bit? That is the question. I mean, something like that's not too crazy either. Hmm. See if we can't bend this a touch. Get that gap a little cleaner. Oh, it's pretty thick steel. If we got a touch. Oh, hurt my back a bit. Let me see if I can lay down here. Oh. Maybe we can get you guys a better view. Do something like. What do we think of that? That's nice and close. Might be a little too close. Boy. Too many gosh darn wires around. Boy. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I think part of the issue is we're bent a little bit. Shoot. You know, you start fucking up like this, and it's never easy to get it back to how you want it. Um, doesn't help that it's in such a tight corner. Oh. Take a seat for a second here. Okay. Took a quick break there. See if we can't flatten it. Oh. Ooh, that hurt. Okay, Chad. What I'm thinking here is we get a good solid tack. You kind of hold it with your fingers where you want it to go, like this, while we're ready to weld. And then I think we bend it while it's welded. I think that's going to give us the best chance. I think that's what we're going to end up doing. You guys got to get your safety goggles on now. Can't have you getting hurt. All right. Get all juiced up. Should probably throw on a hat. All right, chat. It's game time. Oh, jeez. Yeah. It's my magnet. Oh, yeah. Don't even got to get up. Oh, yeah, folks. that's too bad. Again, we're gonna try to get a screwdriver in there and pry it once we get a couple more tacks. Let's see. Where'd my screwdriver go? I think that's where we want that bottom hole to be. Let me put the glove on. I'm gonna hurt myself. I think we can work with this. What do we think, Chad? What are we thinking here? Gap's a little big, but guy like me, I think I got it. That's that overconfidence. I'm gonna set it closer to 8 now that we're working on that thicker steel. Let's see, folks. What do we need? Maybe a brush. Brush would probably be good. All right, people, let's get fired up. We're putting it back in. I think that was a little fast. Shit, I blew right through it. Fuck. Oh, that is a disaster. Not a disaster, but definitely complicates stuff. See if we got anything cleaner for you guys. Okay. Um, we're just gonna deal with that hole a little later. See how hot we're feeling. Okay, it's cooled down. I think we're gonna tack something like that and down there, and try to make a pass. Maybe down right there. Try to make a pass in this like decently wide area. Do a little bit of weaving. See how that looks, and then we can take it from there. What a mess. While I'm at it, let me lower the settings a little bit. Start around 7.5. See if we don't burn right through it. Motherfucker, the gap is too big.
Oh, burger. What a mess we're in now. um, dude, I think we're cutting this out. All right. Oh, what do we want to do here? Oh. Uh.
All right, so Chad, I'm kind of on the fence here. Do I Franken patch it? I'm almost wondering if we turn down. First of all, the fitment's kind of off now.
Start right there.
All right.
I mean, there's a chance I can just stack some weld and thin this gap out a little bit. I think it might be worth a shot. It's all got to be ground down anyways. What do we got here? A little hole. Okay, first things first. I think we're gonna set it to 7. Okay, we're pretty cool. Let's try to save it. No weaving just yet, just oh. Okay, we got something stuck to it. I don't know what that was for. I'm gonna be honest. Oh no! I forgot to put on your goggles, chat. Oh. Just making sure we're looking good. Welding wise. Show you guys a closer look about what the nonsense is going on here. Not a bad bead right there, but we'll fix this. We can make this work. It's weird that this piece is not. It's kind of like disintegrating, you know. Let's get your goggles on. That's not too bad, right? Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's right where we want it. Oh boy, is my back going though. Oh boy, I'm caught. How we doing temperature wise? Still a little hot. I think it's cool enough. Yeah, cools down pretty quick, especially for those such small welds. Um, yeah, let's get back in there. Run another bead. Still just too hot, which is crazy to me. It's bonkers. I almost should have welded like a plate under it.
That probably would have been a better idea. Shoot, I wish I would have thought about that earlier. Um, Definitely would have fixed a lot of our problems. But what are you going to do? And we can't really weld a plate over it, right? Because that's where the floor sits. Not that this part is super duper duper important. It is. But it's not as much as some of our other connections. See, how's it doing? Down here is still pretty hot because of how hot it is up here. We'll give it a second. We'll weld that in. Hit a little weave or two. I mean, I think we're committed to saving it now, which is a little crazy, but let's see, how much penetration do we get back here? Yeah, I think that went pretty far through. Yeah, I think so. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add another bead over this. Um, and then after that, we might be able to kind of weave our way down and connect up to this weld. And I mean, it doesn't matter if this looks ugly, right? Because this is all gonna get ground down anyways. Um, so it's not the worst thing in the world if it's pretty crazy looking. It just matters that it's got enough rigidity. Um, yeah, I'm just so surprised. Like, I've welded to this type of metal because this is the metal from the other torque box on the other side. Same exact kind of metal, same properties, all that. I haven't blown through it like this once, especially on that low of a setting. So I'm kind of flabbergasted. Uh, don't know why that's going on. It must just have something to do with how we cut it. Maybe I should have cut it a little differently. Um, but you know what? At the end of the day, we're gonna make it passable. Where'd my other glove go? Oh, I was walking around with it. Okay.
Let's let that cool down a touch. I could go inside the house and grab a rag to cool it down. That's what I'm gonna do. I shall be back stream.
Hope you guys were jamming to the music. We are back. Got the rag. Let's cool everything down a touch. We actually might take now we gotta weld kind of on that side a little bit. Just making sure we're getting some good penetration on both sides. Make sure those welds are thick enough. let's get back in here. Cool it down. Oh yeah, it's a good sizzle right there. I think we can throw a weave down right here now.
Oh yeah, that looks a lot better.
Oh, you guys hear that? That's a good.
That's a pretty good one there, chat.
Not my worst work considering.
Let's run something on the top now.
Got a little ugly there, but
I think we accomplished what we needed to.
how are we looking? Not too bad. Yeah, you can definitely see the difference in like the length of the weaves that I had to run. Let's get that bottom section done. Let's call it.
Bad chat trying to get rid of their PPE.
That bottom might be a little problematic going forward, but
see, I think we can go
and look at it from the bottom. Let's give that a try.
No, we can't really, but that reminds me we gouged into this bottom here. We'll have to do something about that eventually.
That pinch rod looks good though.
All right, chat. You know what? We kind of saved it in post. You know. Okay, no, dude, I'm feeling a lot better about this. Okay, I think now we gotta grind everything down a little bit.
Okay, folks, let's grind. Didn't even end up needing this bad boy.
Where's our paddle? Paddle bit? No, it's not a paddle bit. It's a flapper. A flapper disc, that's what it is. Ooh.
What a roller coaster of emotions that was. We were just burning right through it. Now, looks like a mess. It is a bit of a mess. But it's a passable mess. And you know what? That's what it's all about. Let's grind this down. I'll mute you guys. But after that, if that passes, we're good to tack weld it to the side, and that'll be that. That's exciting. But let's make sure we have good penetration everywhere, and it's looking good in that sense. All right, muting the mic. Lost my puckball on my microphone. Not looking too bad. I don't hate it, for sure. What's there to say? Looking like we got some pretty good penetration. That flapper disc really makes it look quite smooth. Um, there's some touch-up areas, right? That's for sure. And we'll grind it down some more, but thinking we maybe take that hammer, smack this down just a touch more, and let's finish up these spot welds. You know, I realized part of the issue was it didn't fit amazing against this panel originally, right? So that's where that gap came from, is because we fit it a little closer on. I guess I still don't know necessarily what to call this. It's not like a kick panel. But anyways, now it fits a little better, which it's always a good thing. Yeah, let's give it a couple taps. Yeah, it's probably as close as it's gonna get. That's good enough for me. You know, it almost makes the other side look a little shittier, like this patch we did right here. Um, Again, that's not really what I'm too worried about. Floor covers a lot of that. Carpet covers it. Um, Really not a big issue in that sense. Um,
Turn you guys back on. We're in. We tacked it. Not the prettiest, but
that's a passing grade in my